Hey guys, welcome back to FACEIT TV. We have, of course, another 2 matches here. We've got Titan and Flipside on Inferno. That'll be the next one. What do you think?
I actually think Titan.
I think Titan?
Yeah, because the way they played versus Navi. Yeah, Navi.
Okay.
That's why I think they're going to win.
Okay. What do you think about Inferno and these two teams? Because Titan, they can play Inferno. I don't think it's ever been necessarily their strongest map ever, but they can play it. And Flipside, they've been a little bit inconsistent there, but recently they haven't been doing too badly. Just like generally speaking, their shape has been looking better, and on Inferno as well. And if Titan tried to play anything but a really defensive game, I think that they should be able to take a lot of T rounds as well. Yeah,
I completely agree. As you said, Flipside have really struggled, especially on their T side on this map, and seeing how they're playing with a stand-in instead of Bondic, I think it's going to be really, really tough, because if you play versus opponents that play very defensively, you really need the executes. You need the B and A executes. You need to be able to have really good team play to push up towards Arch, and having a stand-in might hurt Flipside's T side.
He's their most consistent rifler as well. Like, he's their most consistent player, I think, Bondic. I mean, Simple's consistent, but Bondic's very, very core, a part of that, a core part of their team. So yeah, I hope they can actually overcome this. It's Inferno as well. This is like one of the worst maps to have a standard on, I feel like, because your T sides require a lot of coordination. This guy knows where to throw this nade. This guy knows where to throw this nade. So Flipside would have been having problems on their T sides previously when it comes to the execution-based game, the set play-based game. It will get even worse here. How do we say his name?
Spaze.
Spaze?
Spaze.
So it's not Spazzy or something, but space.
Let's just say space. It
Okay.
might be Spazzy, but it just feels easier. And I just want to point out that if Titan loses this game, they're actually out. They're actually out of the FACEIT League.
I think even if they win, I think producer is telling me that Virtus.pro have to like
lose 6 games.
Lose 6 maps in a row.
Not even win 50 rounds in 6 games.
Yeah, so Titan are fairly screwed. Na'Vi seem to be fairly screwed as well. Na'Vi seem to be fairly screwed. So it could be that Na'Vi and Titan are the two teams that are going to be bottom of the table. I think Flipside can make it out though. I think if Flipside are able to win their matches, they can actually make it out still. But they are also on the bottom at the moment. But they won a couple of games yesterday, I do believe. But we're into the pistol now, and we'll see them moving up Banana already to see what they can find. We've got loads of nades on Blade as usual. A Tech 9 and a smoke on Markelov as well, and 3 Kevlars there for the Ts.
Yeah, and looks like no smokes on the city side. That's very surprising. This is the second time we see that today. It's so strong to just have one smoke if you're going for the recheck. Just smoke the bomb, sit on it with a diffuse kit, and just force the terrorists out of their positions. But no smoke.
They will smoke off Maniac though to see if they can just get the isolation going on that player, get themselves into a position where they can attack into the A-bomb site, just take away map control and create that obscurity. And there's 4 players there for Titan who've already moved towards A. However, we will see that spaze is going to come in from Boiler, and he's actually going to catch out a lot of damage. How on earth did Maniac survive there? He went down to 1 HP. And if he died, that would have been, in that spot, would have been kind of key, because the kit would have gone down on him as well. But Simple is going to follow up here. RpK goes in and gets 3 players, and Flipside get frag after frag. And they are going to lock it down. Nobody died. Blade didn't even use any of his grenades, or at least a couple of flashes.
Yeah, he used the smoke towards long, I think.
But he still has his flashes.
Yeah, and it's extremely weird that he didn't get a single frag. One guy was hiding in the corner towards Arch. He had 3 guys from the back. 2 guys run out from Arch. So they have a crossfire on them, and they get 0 frags.
That's rather odd, isn't it?
So yeah, force buy from Titan. So KNS will only buy CZ, so he can buy that up on the first weapon round. Stacking towards A here for people, and I like this, because if you stack towards A, you can actually just save your weapons if they go for B, and then just you have a force buy for the second round or third round as well.
Yeah, that's nice. I like that option as well. Definitely pretty potent, and we see. I'm a little bit sad because we don't see a lot of Molotovs here. We see instead a lot of smokes, and you don't really need the smokes in a round like this. Molotovs though offer a lot more utility. So a little bit sad about that, but anyway, we'll have a lot of SMGs. They all opt for the MP7s actually, and RpK takes 2 quick kills as well. So that's going to be a really nice situation there for Titan, as they have a 3-on-3 and maybe even can pick up some of those drop weapons. And having all those MP7s is part of the reason why they couldn't afford to be able to get some of the Molotovs going, because it's the most expensive of the potential SMG pickups. Usually you'll see a lot of it Mac 10s, but so many MP7s here. And Titan with the last 2 players are just going to be sitting on the A bomb site as the bomb does go down towards the B bomb site. But I believe there are still SMGs up for grabs.
Yeah, they could just go to mid, pick up the weapons there, and this is still a decent eco from Titan. It's kind of unlucky for them that all the players with the Kevlar died, so they will have no Kevlars to the 3rd round. But it's okay. They got 2 kills. They will be able to save that SMG. It means Existence and KNS can drop their SMGs. They keep their Deagle on C side, and 4 people will have decent weaponry on Titan side. So they are looking to get at least 2 or 3 kills on the next round as well.
Okay, we'll have to see what they're able to actually accomplish with all their new pickups. And well, so far it's not all that much to say about the long term. FACEIT starting off with a good economy. Titan obviously going to be struggling a little bit. Maybe we can see something with these SMGs they picked up. KNS is actually going to buy Kevlar, as he was able to save the CZ. And we see a couple of smokes as well, and even a Deagle on Existence. So they're actually getting a bit of an investment into this one. We see AKs filling out for FACEIT as well. So what would you like Titan to actually do here? They're actually going for a 4-man stack towards A. This could be a pretty good situation for them. We'll have to see if they can get something going for themselves here.
Yeah, this is perfect from Titan. Just stacking for an A. If they go for B, maybe the Gambit can get a frag, then they can just around the site go for the exit kill. So just want to keep up the pressure on their economy. But they're actually rotating 1 extra guy here towards B because of all the noise they can hear in Banana. But I wouldn't be surprised if the bomb actually just rotates back to A here.
Yeah, it's pretty slow start actually as they try to go for the apartments control. And we can see that Titan have quite a few players in the apartments already, and they'll be trying to do the damage as they can, and it's going to be Markelov who will open things up onto Maniac. So Titan's hold on apartments is looking a little bit unstable at the moment, as Markelov is going to get a frag, and also Simple comes in with 1 as well. So they've only lost spaze, the stand-in for Bondik so far, and I have to say I'm most worried for Titan, sorry, for Flipside, when it does come to their CT side actually. Like losing Bondik, he's always their super strong CT defender guy, but we'll we'll have Apex actually making kill the trade immediately. Bomb will go down, and it should be okay for them from here on out.
Maybe that's the new role you can have, the CT defender guy.
The CT defender guy. Oh, actually, maybe KNS can get a frag onto Markelov here. He's incredibly low. And he's going to back away and throw an incendiary, but of course KNS is going to run past it. Could even get a 2nd kill there. He's got the AK, but he's going to run through the flames with the AK all day. He's going to get caught by Simple in the back. And Flipside will sustain a 3-man loss.
The question is, what is Simple doing running through CD spawn down in mid when he knows the last CD has a full eco?
There are some things that we will never understand in this world.
Yeah, everything is not simple.
Producer Reese is shaking his head. He's like, who is this clown? Alright, so we're going to have the full M4s for Titan. And they do have, I think, the 5 smokes as well. We just saw the first one go down. That's actually amazing that they've only just threw the first smoke down at 1 minute 12. That's actually really good by Titan so far. Good smoke timings. But it also reflects what Flipside are doing, because Flipside are not forcing the smokes out sooner. They have a responsibility to try to do that. But their play is definitely quite slow paced at the moment. They're all coming back into the A side of the map as well. But we do have 2 players towards quad here. KNS will take down the first player. RpK is going to go down as well. Markelov tries to get himself into positive trades for his team so that they can get something done here. But the Flames will push Maniac back into the corner there on pit as the rest of the Flipside lineup go back down Banana. KNS is going to spot onto Markelov, and Titan should have a good idea of what's going on. They're going to spread out a little bit, 2 to a site. And Flipside need to make a call here. They've got 20 seconds left, and the bomb is at the bottom of middle. The bomb is still not moving here. I'm really worried for Flipside. They're going to run out of time. There's 15 seconds left. They need to get a move on at the moment. There's 10 seconds to plant the bomb. What is the plan here? Maniac is still in the pit. He can just spray them down. That was a complete breakdown of communication from Flipside and awareness. And honestly, that sucks.
Yeah, that was super awkward. It's like the entire team forgot about the time.
Yeah.
Sometimes you can see one player not focusing on how many seconds there's left, but it's very rare that you see an entire team just lose track of time.
I was already worried about that. As soon as I saw like the first smoke go down at 112 from Titan, I was like, well, these guys, they can't play it this slow. I think we saw this from them yesterday as well. There's some rounds where they were just like, uh-oh, we got 20 seconds, better do something now.
Yeah, Blade, what are we going to do?
Yeah, Blade, please.
Rush it short. Okay.
Yeah, so you can definitely see there was a lack of structure, lack of a plan in that round from the Flipside lineup. And, well, it's 3-1 on the score at the moment. Now they could, I mean, it's kind of a shame for them. They're going straight into the eco, actually, because so much damage was done in previous rounds by Titan. It has caused a situation where there is the instant eco. So that really sucks for Flipside.
Yeah,
so they want to take A as well.
Yeah, it looks like she's just going to go for an A execute here. And 2 people deep here on B for Titan. This might actually work for Flipside, especially if they decide to go towards Arch, but they have an extremely weak buy.
Yeah, it's going to be the death by Kenny S on the M4 there. So, yeah, it's very difficult in a spot like this when you don't have any nades. Blade will actually catch out Maniac though, and that should actually open up Markelov to go in. He's going right now, and he will get the kill onto RpK. So 3-on-3, and they're actually taking the A bomb site with no grenades, just pistols. Kenny comes in for the third frag of the round. There is number 4, pulls out the pistol, looking for the ace at the moment, but Simple will shut him down. And now it is 4 seconds for Simple to get the bomb down. He's just going to plant it into... Oh no, he didn't get the bomb down even. That is actually horrible, because if we look at their money now, imagine if they had like the extra $800 here. That'd just be so nice, because if they actually win this one and lose quite a few players, they'd still be able to buy like pretty well. But now it's a little bit more awkward. But they got the open Simple at least. Yeah,
that would have been awesome for Flipside. They did, however, get 3 kills, so I think they're quite happy with that eco.
Okay, so we have a 3-2 scoreline. Flipside hungry to pick up the next one. Now, Kenny S is playing a very JW style position by the boiler. This is JW through and through. And he's actually not going to spot Blade's off angle there from bench. And he goes down immediately. That is crippling there for Titan. This should allow Flipside to take easy map control into middle and even deeper onto the bomb site if they choose to do so. Using the grenades to make it a little bit safe as they go for the push, and Flipside are slowly making their way into a strong position now to execute onto a site or to fake onto a site. But RpK in a forward spot on the balcony is going to go down. Blade pops off another on the entry, and now it's a 5-on-2 situation. Apex in existence. There's nothing they can do here. There's absolutely nothing they can do.
Amazing play there from Blade, getting 3 entry kills towards that A site. I just love how he knew how Kenny S plays towards boiler. You could see that. He just took the most off angle he could take towards that peak and just punished Kenny S, then walked towards short, did a fast shoulder peek, saw that a guy was up on the balcony, just killed him. And yeah, after that round's over. So great play there from Blade. And I love the fact that they used the Molotovs to just clear all the angles in mid.
Yeah, it's really nicely done by Flipside. It's often with Flipside that you can see that there's like a huge variance almost in their play when it comes to pretty much everything, like whether it's calls or strategy or tactics or sometimes the coordination or the executes. But sometimes you see the flashes of brilliance because Blade puts a lot of work in to have a lot of knowledge. It's just about getting the team behind him on everything, it seems like most of the time.
Yeah, I completely agree. He has a ton of experience. I remember playing him at ESWC 2007, and he just wrecked me back then. So he's still going strong.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so we have the push for banana control coming in from the CTs and the Ts. It's going to be Apex who picks up the first kill, and that's an interesting one. Apex just blindly re-peeking with no grenades to support him. He knew that there were more players there. He's going for the raw Angel after taking an advantage already on the kills. It's a very odd decision there from Apex, and that's going to cost Titan, as they are now even on men again, and they lose one of their riflers.
Yeah, that's very bad for Titan, who are they should try to throw away the weapon here. No! So close. Here we go. Yeah, there we go.
Third time's a charm. Okay, so 4 versus 4. Flipside know they have the gun advantage. They have grenades as well. All they have to do, and it's a call from Titan, they're gambling on an A. And if they don't go to 2A, then they can save what they have. Well, I guess they only have it's only worth saving for existence. And he's actually on the B-bomb site. Never mind, guys. Never mind. There's nothing worth saving for Titan, so the rest of the players looking to help existence. Maybe he can even, yeah, he can get out of there. That's good. He's got a kit and Kevlar as well as the M4. So that's a lot of value there on existence, and he will get to safety.
Still 5-2 in favor of Flipside with a stand-in. And I'm very surprised that they have been playing those last few weapon rounds so well. The one where Blade got 3 kills.
Well, if you look at the weapon round where they lost, where they just had no awareness at all of what they were doing.
Yeah, that's true.
That's so weird. The thing is about that round is that if there's like 30 more seconds in that round, it's probably like a super awesome round for them because they just played it too slow. But they took the control, the map control, they got like an entry in, then it looked like they wanted to double back, but then they didn't like have, I think there's like a communication breakdown on what's happening on Banana, and then they just stuck there. And then they're like, what do we do now? Because they had no one on Banana. I think that was the issue. So I think, yeah, sometimes some miscommunication causing issues, I guess.
Pyjamas here on RPK, so not a real full buy. I don't think Maniac has a smoke either, so it might be quite tough. Looks like Flipside is just playing it very slow again, taking banana control. We actually have a guy. Oh, this is going to be really bad for Titan, I think.
Yeah, Apex by Sandbags picks up the first kill onto WorldEdit. Throws in the defensive smoke so they can't go for trades. Cementing that as a positive play with no response. And Titan are looking good at the start of the rounds. As far as the grenade game goes, they've used almost all smokes, except, there it is, they've used all smokes now by, I think the last one's just thrown there by existence at the 1 minute mark. So that's actually a good situation for Flipside. They've only got, Titan only have flashbangs to play with now, which means that Flipside should be able to do a pretty nice push on some of these positions.
Yeah, it should actually, if they can get the first kill here in mid, which they can, this can actually be good for Flipside.
And yes, up on the quad roof though, only gets a single kill. Spaze will return. And the bomb is at the bottom of middle. Again, they have 20 seconds. Not again is what Blade is probably thinking right now. Not again, guys. Get that bomb up onto the A bomb site. There is still a player on the balcony. There's 2 players flanking from Banana. They're very close on the rotation. Maniac, though, can he hold this down? Doesn't get a single kill. Gets a huge damage onto Spaze and to Markelov. But the bomb will be planted here in the nick of time. Apex up close, though, from quad. And in go the grenades. Blade will take him down. And it's just on existence here, who is not liking his chances at all, to be honest. Backs off into the apartments. And it looks like Flipside are going to take another round. But this is a round that it felt like it should never have actually been won by Flipside. Or at least, I don't know, it was super close.
Yeah, Titan got a clean enter frag there in Banana through Apex. And then, I don't know what happened. Maniac should have gotten at least 1. If you're the guy playing Balcony and Big Pit, you're the one who should get, I mean, even 2 kills when they push onto that site. Usually you have to sacrifice 2 players as T to get control of Big Pit.
And Kenny's on quad roof as well is only able to pick up 1 kill. That's another spot where you think, okay, he should get 2 here. But, because he had the time to do it, but he wasn't able to pick it up either. So, yeah, it just seemed like an executional issues there in that round from Titan that kind of gave Flipside the needed edge to take it. And now it's eco for Titan. They're likely going down 7-2 here against the Flipside. That's kind of ridiculous. I think I saw a tweet as well earlier from Kanye where he was kind of pleased how they played on Cobble. And looks like the inconsistency returns.
He must be able to see him there. That's very surprising that WorldEdit didn't spot existence. And just an eco round here for Titan, nothing interesting really. And Flipsid will be up 7-2. And it's still a bit unlucky for Titan, seeing how many ecos they have had. I think this is maybe their 4th or 5th eco this half.
Really?
I mean, they got mono-screwed after the round where Blade got 3 kills. That's 3 ecos with the 2 from the pistol round. And then they ecoed here, so yeah, 4 ecos.
Yeah, that sounds more like it.
Yeah, I mean, 4 ecos out of 9 rounds. That's half of the rounds.
Yeah, that's pretty rough. Okay, so 7-2 indeed is the score. We've got Simple on the AWP, Kenny S on the AWP. Last time Kenny's picked up the AWP, Blade was able to actually take him down. As you said, you know, probably studying enough demos to realize how he likes to play. And here we go. We got the movements from Simple. I think he's got like a bunch of Fnatic stickers on his AWP, which is awesome. It's Blaze actually with the Fnatic stickers, and he's going to be rattling off those shots. And in goes RPK looking for the trades, but he's only going to get a single kill. That's going to be way better for the terrorists. And again, stuff not working out on Banana for Titan this round. So flip side 4 versus 4, and Titan keeping 3 players. Oh no, they are going to float 1 player back through. I think it's actually Kenny. Yes, he's going back towards B. So Titan, they have a dangerous situation approaching them up middle here. There's no support here for Apex towards Arch. That was a beautiful snap there from Simple, and he can do yet more damage here as he looks for the frags towards the pit area where Maniac is residing. We have the flank coming already here onto Flipside's position. Straight up mid, it's going to be Existence, who's charging his way up the back. Can he pick up some frags? He gets the first one onto Simple, as they don't know that this flank was coming so quickly. Existence with another kill. He's alone against 2 more players here. Well, one of them is fairly low, actually. Markelov by the pit, though, who caused a lot of issues. Existence will drop him as well. Pulls out the pistol. Existence looking for the massive clutch. He can barely get it there. 29 HP on space. It was so close. So close. When Existence is almost getting a 1v4 retake, you know there's an issue.
Yeah, that's
with the rounds.
Almost unheard of, and you should never lose a 1v4 after plant on Inferno, like never.
Ever. To anybody. Even Olafmeister.
Even Olafmeister. And Titan, once again, 5th eco here. And they might actually win it.
Yeah, big push there onto middle and down Banana. Looking pretty strong, actually, just barreling them down. However, it's actually spaze and Markelov who are left over. They're coming in with some quick frags on the return, and the bomb is picked up and now pushed all the way over to the A-bomb site. Should go down cleanly, as Titan are going to be struggling to actually re-entry into this one. And, I mean, Maniac with the AWP that he's picked up, let's see if he can get a fast frag here. If he can get a fast frag, they may consider going for this. But if he can't find that fast kill, or his teammate can't find it, then I would imagine he wants to save this AWP. Now the issue for them is they don't have a kit. There's actually a Molotov on Maniac he's picked up. I'm not sure if he realizes that. That's kind of a big deal. He's moving in closer. They want to win this round. They're going to play for the win. Nice Molotov there from Maniac. He forces the player up. He's going to drop him straight down. Looks for the clutch. Time is of the essence. I don't know if there's enough time here.
There's no kit.
Yeah, there's no time for this one. He needed the defuse with the kit, and even then it would have been super close. It's going to be the round there for Flipside again. So that sucks for Titan. They had a nice situation there. But look at the money. Everyone's got 7k on Titan.
Yeah, still this is terrible for Titan. Already down 9-2. And as we just said, they have had 5 ecos already. So Flipside just completely demolishing them in the economy.
Well, looks like Titan are going for a fast trade play on to the Banana area, and Flipside are ready with this. They have the dedicated sniper, their star player in position in Simple with the AWP there at the bottom of Banana, as Maniac goes into the apartments looking for something, but still Flipside, the majority of the players are towards Banana, and it's going to be Kenny as he picks up the kill, and Existence who finishes off the support in Blade. So nice start here for Titan with the Banana control, and they will fall back with the 2 players that were helping out and reinforce EA's defense. Here comes Markelov looking for something. He knows that a big risk is required to save this one. He'll smoke off Graveyard so he can more effectively attack into the pit and balcony position. Oh dear, he's going to Molotov himself away. Oh dear, what a disaster there. But looks pretty good here for Titan. Should win this one.
Yeah, well, very clean round for Titan, just playing super defensive. Wouldn't be surprised if they just keep this up now, just playing very passive, just leaving Kenes alone towards Arch. And they shouldn't not give more frags to Flipside, because that could mean that they will be forced to even more ecos. Those two, why would they push him there? They just gave away 2 weapons, and that could actually cost them an entire round if they lose this next one.
Yeah, that's pretty grim. Pretty grim. They're actually trying to challenge him still as he moves into the bomb site, and well, Kenes will get the frag. And yes, a lot of damage to get those 2 extra kills. We can see the impact it will have on the economy as the drops need to come out from teammates. It's a pretty severe impact here. If he'd actually gotten 3 kills, it would have been disastrous. So 9-3, and Flipside are going to spend all their money here. So Titan have a chance to get the 9-6. They have a chance.
Going for the 3 banana play.
With the boost on simple. So we have Flipside with an adjustment there. They respect Titan's ability to lock down the trade game on the banana control. And so they are playing it defensively. Simple looking over the smoke. Smoke's everywhere right now, and he's not going to spot anything because there's nobody there. Which of course we can see. But they cannot. So it's like Flipside might be considering some mid control now as they're moving into apartments. But there is a player in Boiler. Once again, it's going... Actually, no, sorry, not in Boiler. It's actually going to be Apex and Kenny S who are playing towards the A-bomb site, towards quad side. Kenny S is actually on the angle on quad itself. So he's pretty forward. He's going to be reinforced by RPK as well. He's going to move in here to see what's going on. The pop flash comes in and goes for the spray down, but a trace here for Flipside as Apex comes in with the spray down. And again, these 1-for-1s are not working out too well. Titan Kenny, yes, can he do it? He can. He takes both quick kills, and he'll do the job for Titan so they can win the round 9-4.
And even though Titan won that round, I must question their decision to put only 1 guy defensive on B, which is extremely risky if Flipside goes for the B push. And that they kept challenging mid. They tried to play defensive once. They won that round flawlessly. Why would they go back to just peeking mid? And now they had that extra guy, which meant they won. But still.
I mean, it's nice, of course, at least that they're going to get some rounds on the boards. And well, we'll have to see if they continue to believe that the super aggro play is the answer. They're having a relatively clean round here. I must say the defensive holograph stickers do look kind of nice. So I don't blame Blade for slapping those on his gun, but never mind. 5-9. Titan could very well come up with the 6-9.
And if you get 6 rounds, you win the T-pistol, and you do not lose versus the 4-spy. I mean, you're back at 9-9. It's doable. But you're still in the position as T where you cannot lose the mana control.
Okay, well, we have Kenes going for his signature peek, and he's going to take Spaze down. There's another player going for the challenge. He misses the shot. He gets the second, though the follow-up will happen as he does go down to 17 HP, like dinked through the corner of the wall. And now it's a 3-on-5 situation. Titan are swarming around in these aggressive positions at the moment. As Flipside look to punish. There goes the pop flash through the smoke from Blade. He's done some good entry work before. Can he keep it going? WorldEdit will take down Apex as RPK comes in for the punish. And he's going to be able to do just that as the kill is found onto Blade. And that allows Maniac to clean up the rest of them. It's going to be 6-9 indeed for Titan. So they're going to be feeling a little bit better. But to be honest, that was a really shaky CT half.
Yeah, losing the CT half on Inferno is extremely bad, and losing it 9-6. They have to win the pistol round, or at least they have to take mana control early. So if they do that, they have an opening back, but it's going to be extremely tough.
Extremely tough. Let's have a look and see if they can make it work. We have a kit. Yay. On the CTs. Not being a fan of the no kit play from some teams I've seen recently. Specifically envious. But well, we have all Kevlars as well for Titan, so you would expect them to just surge through an area sooner rather than later. They don't want to take the one-on-ones here. They need to get the bodies in, guarantee the kills, and that's what they're going to go for. They've managed to work their way up middle. Titan moving together as a unit here. As Flipside look for those one taps from range. Blaze comes in. Oh, so many players spotted. Very awkward to face all of them at once with no Kevlar. He will get a frag onto RPK though as they try to barrel down the library position. Maniac going in with a knife here. Trays after trays. Flipside are a man up. Symbols on 1 HP though. And spaze will take down Apex. So Existence will come in to support Kenny's, who's on the A bomb site right now. Kenny's is in a really horrible position, but Existence with a single shot, and he will get the kill into mid as well. So wow, Titan will pick up the pistol, and as long as they don't get force spot now, they should be fine.
Yeah, on the flip side, shouldn't go for the force buy, but it's simple, so they probably are going to go for the force buy.
He will buy Deagle, guaranteed. There it is.
And an armor on WorldEdit. So
if Simple didn't buy Deagle, I would question everything. Because to me, that is the most certain thing that there is in life.
Yeah, Simple buying the Deagle.
Yeah.
On the second round in Counter-Strike Global Offensive.
And then he runs down to bench and gets wrecked. That's like the worst thing to do with Deagle as well. That's
yeah,
like literally the worst, the way to like ensure that you will not be able to shoot it very much.
Yeah, and Blade didn't go for... Maybe he's just gonna drop an op though. But yeah, I completely agree. If you would ask me, okay, what's the worst thing you can do after losing the pistol round on City Inferno? Yeah, it'd probably be having 4 guys play defensive and have 1 guy run down mid with a Deagle.
The thing is with the Deagle as well, like on this map, you can actually, I would actually be able to see Simple getting consistently like 1 or 2 kills with it. Because essentially, there's so many choke points with nice ranges as the CT. You can hold the choke point, you can wait for them to appear, you can shoot, and then fall back to the next choke point. You can do that like a few times. There's actually quite a few spots where you can do that a few times. And you know, it just takes you know, someone with as good aim as Simple, you kind of guarantee yourself at least 1 kill. Like
yeah,
you kind of guarantee the kill if it's Simple.
Yeah, absolutely. And that just points more to Simple, who has one of the most skilled individual players in the world. But due to his lack of respect for his opponents, he has extremely bad decision making.
Maybe even just his understanding of the game.
Yeah, because that obviously makes no sense whatsoever.
Yeah, I mean it's skewed by his skill. Like just there, a very wide peek into mid with the Deagle again. Definitely, he could get a lot more done.
Yeah, you can stay on a passive angle, just tag 1 and fall back.
Exactly, yeah. And we're only going to get 1 frag from WorldEdit here. He'll pick up the Mac 10, but he'll soonly he'll be fragged soon, I'm sure. Yeah, it's a little bit sad. I mean, this is the thing. Like when Simple, when we see like a little bit more, I think, maturity from him in the future and more like better decision making when he starts to understand the game better. Because at the moment you almost can't blame him because he's so amazingly, his individual skill is so high that skews completely how he views the game. Like it completely changes how the game looks in his eyes. So it actually does not surprise me at all, and I don't hold anything against him.
Yeah, I think you make a good point, and we can see Kenny's just playing amazingly well once again here. He played just out of his mind versus Nave earlier today on Cobble, so great to see Kenny's back on form, at least today.
Yeah, and he's got the open hand now as well, as Simple does. Simple already gets tagged down to 21 though. And this is where it can fall apart for Flipside's CT. If Simple is going aggressive, dying early in the rounds by taking too many risks with those AWPs, that's where things can. I've seen things fall apart for them in the past. But we have Titan challenging mid now very quickly. In fact, 2 players from Flipside towards Arch side. They're going to fall back onto the bomb site. So we have a very passive defense now from Flipside as Titan look to just have middle now. They can do anything with this. They can. Well, the thing is that they don't have banana control actually, so they're probably just going to go for the A play. And it all depends on how well Flipside can play this.
Yeah, they have really good map control right now, Titan. This is probably going to work for them.
Yeah, they're even getting the entries here. And the problem was is that they were making the frags on the outskirts at the same time. There's no way for the Flipside players to team play properly, flash for each other, into like the Arch guy flashing into quad, the quad guys flashing, pop flashing into Arch for the Arch guy. They just couldn't get anything done there.
And I just want to point out how much Blade is trying to use Simple. Blade actually had a FAMAS this round due to Simple buying 2 Deagles in a row, because Blade were full leaking in 2 rounds to drop an AWP to Simple. So he's thinking, okay, then he can drop an M4 to me, and he can have a Deagle 2 rounds because he's Simple. He's the best Deagle player in the world. But then he buys a Deagle the second round, which means he can only buy a FAMAS to Blade. So Blade gives him an AWP and get a FAMAS back. It's not the best trade.
Yeah. It's quite funny, actually. It is pretty funny, I must say. But hey, that's his job as the in-game leader, using his resources. So we'll have a bit of a pause. Not sure why, just yet. We are waiting to receive that information. So, with chicken running around there. So, I wonder what Flipside are going to do here, because I can actually see them losing the game from this point.
Yeah,
I've seen them lose the game from this point multiple times on this map before.
yeah, I completely agree. It's when they're, I mean, you can lose the pistol round, but at that point, you realize, okay, we're CT on Inferno. What do we need? Okay, we need resources. We need the nades to stop them. So what do? We do not go for the full buy. We just care about our own economy. Maybe we can buy some PT50s to pressure their economy, and then on the 4th round, we can just go for the full buy, and then we should just play it passive and just try to abuse the smokes. You should at least try that. We can see so many times teams being aggressive in mid, even aggressive in banana, and it rarely works. And you can do that play, but usually you want to do that reactively to what your opponents are doing. You shouldn't do that the first weapon round.
Yeah, so it looks like there's a stand-in, actually.
Oh, this is Fix. He is... yeah, it seems... it's WorldEdit seems to not be able to play anymore. Fix is a guy... I know he was a prospect to play for Hellraisers, I think, before they brought in Mu from Kazakhstan.
Mo.
Mu.
His name's Mo.
But I'm going to say Mu.
But you can't. I checked with him and with Vladislav.
Yeah, but I can still say it.
Yeah, but it's super wrong.
Yeah, but it's still like a cow, so it's hilarious.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but Fix, as I said, he was a prospect for Hellraiser, so obviously a very, very strong player.
Oh yeah. Yeah, so he's subbing in for WorldEdit. Not sure what the reason is, but that's. I don't know if that will actually help them or hurt them at this point.
Yeah, well, it will obviously hurt them.
I don't know, man.
But
I was actually gonna make a point that like this map is one. It reminds me, it's like one of those maps where like decision making trumps individual skills so many times when it like with this map, because you just need to basic team play. You need to use the basic advantages of the map, all this kind of stuff.
yeah, but how?
Yeah, it doesn't make sense really to what I just said, but
Yeah, exactly.
yeah. But
that was what?
I mean, maybe if Simple had maybe Simple had gone actually. Maybe then I could have said actually, oh, this should help.
Yeah,
them.
but yeah, it was WorldEdit.
Yeah, he actually plays pretty good on this map. Anyway, so the point I wanted to make in this pause was actually that in Quake it was the same thing. There was actually certain maps. There's a map called DM14 where the super smart players could suddenly like play as good and much better than like the super skilled players, like because that map was much more weighted to like positional play. Like it's a very positional map, and you could have more patience, more discipline, and you would be better than your opponents. I feel like this is when you're playing CT on this map, that applies massively. If you're trying to outskill your opponents as CT on this map, that's not how it's supposed to be played.
Yeah, you can get in so many angles where you have the biggest. Your advantage is so big. It doesn't matter if your opponent is 10 times as skilled as you.
Exactly. Yeah. You can get so much out of playing it correctly. So there are other maps and spots like that, but I think this is one of the maps which really emphasizes that. Simple's not. He's like not even looking right now. He's just, oh, there we go. He's tabbed out, I think. It's like, I'm going to do a 180 headshot on the peak at the tees. Watch this, Blade.
He's standing in the corner, it's like, oh no, please stop it, Simple. Stop this madness.
Alright, so Simple and Blade left to try to get some damage done here. Simple will make the trade actually and pick up the AK. It'd be nice if he could do some extra damage here, but it looks like Titan will win the round. And with two stand-ins, Flipside are definitely going to have a really hard time. Spaze and Fix seem like decent players, but the problem is that they're not the players that Flipside, they're not part of the Flipside lineup, so all the nades, all the routine, all the tactics and strategies and setups that have been run by Flipside, they have to go play mixed style now, just to go to a pug style.
And I wonder if so Simple Blade, they will just swap the entire lineup. What if you will do that? Imagine if you play a game and you swap out, first you swap in Alfmeister, then JW, and all of a sudden the entire Fnatic team is playing for you. That would be amazing.
That's kind of weird, isn't it? It's just like completely different team. So yeah, we'll see how this what actually happens with this, because right now we can't sub 4 players. It's not, I mean, 2 players is already like pushing it a little bit. 3 players is way too much.
Then it's a different team.
And then 4 players.
4 players, then it's actually a different team.
yeah.
During the game as well.
Yeah.
And we're just gonna let this team play it for us instead.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. So we'll see if we can get that resolved. What was the last match? I think the last match was a cobble as well. I think it was it Flipside again? I think it was, yeah, it was Flipside versus, was it? It wasn't Titan. Was it?
You mean today?
Yeah.
It was no Flipside. This is the first Flipside game.
No, but isn't the last match?
Oh, the last match. It's Flipside.
Nip. Yeah. So hopefully we can get this resolved, because otherwise we're gonna have a lot of issues, considering that Flipside need to play again. So that would suck if we can't finish today's matches because of that. So we'll see if we can get that fixed. Again, 1 stand is okay, but then against Bondik as well. Like this thing, like with Bondik, everything changes.
Yeah, he's a really strong player.
He's not only really strong, but he's very smart. That's actually one of the reasons why I like him as well, because he's very positionally smart and he uses his teammates very well. And combined with the fact that he's got good aim and good game sense, it's just like, for me, I always liked him the most out of every Flipside player for a long time.
Yeah, I completely agree. Did Flamey he used to play for them, right?
Yeah, it used to be that team, and it was like Blade, Flamey, Bondik,
Simple.
WorldEdit. No, not Simple. WorldEdit and someone else.
Oh,
Davkos?
Pisrak.
What?
Pisrak. There was a guy with P1 and then a
Oh,
set.
no, not him. He wasn't in that lineup. But WorldEdit was. I can't remember who the 5th one was. It's Flamey, Bondik, Blade,
I'm pretty
WorldEdit.
sure Simple played with them back then.
Back then?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I think he did.
Anyway, I don't know. That's not super important.
No, it doesn't matter, I guess.
I think Markelov played with them for a while. No.
No, he went straight from Hellraisers to...
Straight from Hellraisers. Who was it? Was it Adren? No. Because they swapped... It's like loads of players like swapping around, actually.
Yeah.
But yeah, so yeah, Bondik's really cool, actually. It was Pisrak. Was it really Pisrak? Okay, well, Wikipedia apparently.
There you go, Dan.
Wikipedia this, Wikipedia that. Okay, so yeah, we're seeing what we can do about this situation. As far as like killing time a bit goes, just to talk about Bondik a little bit more. Like I compare him. He's like, for me, the Crims of the team, because he's very efficient on a CT size. And one of the hard things to do is when you play these positions, like Crims. And this is where he got his, he got a lot of his good reputation, was playing the connector stairs position on Mirage, because there you have to consider, like, okay, I'm supporting my teammates in the A-bomb site, as well as taking the information towards the palace sometimes. Like, I have to be able to know when my teammates move around that I need to do that, and that still has to be covered. And sometimes you can peek down into the T-slope, but I also have to be on middle and helping out the guys on middle. And then if someone pushes middle at the same time as they're pushing, going for the execute, I've got to be able to deal with all these situations, not die. And you can't die there, because if you die in connector, then that creates a horrible situation where there's a huge hole, and it's very hard for your teammates to fill that hole. It's a very, very big deal. So yeah, and Bondik's great at that as well.
I completely agree with you. Bondik is that kind of player. You usually see one of those on every team.
Yeah.
You could kind of say Freiburg Exist is still the Crims player of NIP. Like, all players have that type of player. I know exactly what you mean, where you have to handle many different positions at the same time and just try to really being able to handle chaos.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. Chaos.
Yeah, we used to see that. I remember Exist was probably the best player in 1.6 at doing that, because back then on the old version of Train in 1.6 you had the electric box on Train.
Yeah.
And you almost always wanted a player there, because you could defend everything from that position, since you could see under the trains. And he was like the player that always looked at the right spot at the right time, even though he had 3 angles to cover.
So that's pretty hard. So this will be going live in a minute or so. Let's see what actually happened there, because we're like jumping into the game. Oh, it's
a different team.
There's waterfalls.
Wouldn't it be funny if the Titans swapped players as well? Maybe they got DDoSed and it's LDLC White.
That wouldn't be funny at all. That'd be a goddamn mess. Because we have to play another Flipside game after this. What's gonna happen?
Yeah. I guess Bondik.
NIP have been destroying today as well.
Yeah, that could actually be one-sided. However, I don't think we have seen a like strong game from NIP on train.
On train?
No, sorry. I meant Cobble, because I can play Cobble.
Yeah, they don't tend to do super well in Cobble, actually. I mean, they're okay there, but they haven't been stand-up. But who knows with how they're playing now. So who do we have? We've got... Okay, so it's just spaze and fix. No third stand-in, that's good. So they're playing with the lag. GLHF, mates. GLHF.
If your T, you can actually abuse that one is lagging. Just send him in first, because they're usually very, very hard to hit.
But they're not T, they are CT. They played the T side already, so they're screwed. See, what you're saying is they can't even use their disadvantage in a positive way. Okay. Maybe it'll make them play better. They'll be trying harder or something, I don't know. Anyway, we have split side now. Looking for the defense here, they will get pushed back by Titan using the grenades. And there's just under a minute left as well, so Titan making some decent time into their middle push, but they don't have anybody on banana. And once again, Flipside kind of gambling that it's going to be A right now, because they have no sense of what's going on banana either. Apex actually misses the kill onto Simple there. Looked like that was going to be good, and Simple misses the shot as well, so it's getting kind of precarious, but Titan are moving in right now. Apex will wrap around the side, take down Blade, and spaze is going to try to come in from the pit. He gets absolutely nothing on the spray. That's very surprising, and Flipside have nothing left to play with.
It looked like there was one guy on top of balcony and one guy in big pitch. And it looked like he was shooting in between them, in the air. Maybe I will get both.
Yeah, that happens sometimes, doesn't it? It's like
you can't decide which you're gonna shoot. I'm just gonna shoot between them.
Oh dear. All right, so this is gonna be a nice round here from Titan.
And it looks like Simple is not on the server anymore.
He may even have just been like, screw this, guys. I can see him making that decision.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, we've talked about his decision making. Earlier.
A young emotional player. I mean, you know, I can totally see him just like leaving right now. That's great. Exist is going to sub in. That's great, guys.
That would be amazing.
But I mean, the thing is it's very frustrating to play with stand-ins and try your hardest. That is incredibly frustrating. For those of you who've not ever been in that position, it can be really annoying sometimes, especially if you're already having a hard game, to then be like, okay, you guys have to try to win when it's not even your team anymore. You got two stand-ins. That's not acceptable to some people. Yeah,
just imagine the scenario. They're doing something and oh, we have the best answer, we have this strat. And they're thinking, oh, I cannot call that strat because we have two players who have no idea what they're going to do.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
So then you're like, I'm trying to explain it in 10 seconds in freeze time. You're going to stand there and flash the bang. There's like no time.
Yeah, so right now I can my prediction is like trying to like talk Simple back onto the side just so they can just finish the game.
I mean, we do not know this, obviously.
Yeah, no, this is an assumption, of course. It's speculation. But it's just it's speculation based on having been in similar positions as well. Like, it can be really frustrating. But he's back, which is good. Could have been for any reason. He could have been trying to fix the lag as well, because he's lagging as well.
Just imagine if they brought in Exist instead of Simple.
Yeah.
That would have been so random.
Okay, so we got Simple back in the action. So 12-9. Let's see if they can make this work here. Flip side with the two stand-ins. It would make the most sense to put the two stand-ins on like B or something. Or, you know, that would, I guess, make the most sense. And have they actually done that?
No, Space is playing A.
Okay, Space is playing A. Alright, so we're going to have Simple pushing the apartments. And he might even be a bit more crazy here because, oh, look at this. They're going to go straight in right now into these TTs. And they will take them both down. And Blade is going to have to come in and clean up. Blade is, he's been doing pretty well these past few days. And he is going to take both players down out of the apartments. The one-man show here, the in-game leader, Blade. As Quiquerez misses the flick, announces his presence. Can't hit the shot. There he'll get the flick onto Blade with the dig. And it's going to be Fix and Markelov who will come in to try to make this work. And they take down Maniac for Quiquerez in a 1v2 clutch. I feel like I've seen so many highlight reels of Quiquerez in this kind of a spot with the AWP as well. And are we stuck in smoke?
Yeah.
I think we're stuck in smoke.
Thank you. Oh, there we go.
Okay, we're back on to Quiquerez.
And he could win this. This is a doable round.
Yes, this is very doable indeed. that would be add insult to injury here for Flipside. He'll miss the first shot there. Gets the second one so fast. Can he get around the corner? He barely gets around the corner in time. Throws out the flashbang.
Yeah, this is over.
And Fix is going to go for the hold. Oh, so close.
And he got the
defuse. Did he get it? He got it.
He got it.
My god, he actually got the defuse there. Ridiculous. That must have been by 50 milliseconds or something. That was so close. And Flipside win the round. But there's so much money on Titan that if they lose this one, it's over for them.
Yeah. If they lose this, they're probably going to be down 14-10. They have 3 FAMAs here as well, so Titan.
Oh, nice. Wrecked. And I can just see Simple going absolutely nuts in this kind of spot where it's like, okay, guys, we're abandoning everything that we know about Inferno. Do whatever the hell you want. And Simple's like, yes, Blade, thank you. Finally, finally, you're not trying to control everything I do. So, going to be the 3-on-4 situation. Titan working up middle at the moment. They got a player in Banana as well, so they can try to split through CT. I think that's what they're going to go for here. Is Markelov's actually defending. Very well done actually by Markelov and Blade to pick up the kills, and they will defend. And I would like to amend the statement there. Blade actually, I spoke to him, and he actually tries to give Simple as much freedom as he possibly can.
Yeah, I mean, we saw that with his double eco into giving Simple an op into getting a FAMAS back.
He actually said to me, I think the way he phrased it was, I don't remember what it was verbatim, but he said, you have to give the really young players as much freedom as possible. Is what he said. Like he specifically mentioned like the age there by just calling him young.
I think Blade is really strong individually, though.
He is, yeah.
If you consider the positions he takes on the map, he actually gets a lot of kills.
Yeah, and considering that he is always cognizant of his entire team, what everyone's doing. That's actually very hard to play well in that kind of a position. Yeah, Blade is a very valuable player. Nice pick there from Markelov. He's going to make the defensive kill onto Maniac. He tried to get the opening there. And this is what you were talking about before. Maniac just like going for those kills instead of maybe like trying to go for the shoulder peek or something. Just try to bait out some shots first. He's not going to get the pre-fire there. It's going to be Flipside with an advantage. And, well, can we see a nice execute still here with a player down from Titan. We have 3 members here, letting all the teams walk straight into the bomb site, but they got good crossfire. Spaze delivers 2 kills from him as Existence goes in from the balcony. He's going to be able to take down Spaze finally, which will leave it to a 2-on-2, a doable clutch situation for Flipside. The remainder of the B players, Markelov is going to tap down Existence, and Apex is now the one in the 1-on-2 clutch, and he's going to go down immediately looking for the quick face, hoping that maybe he would get the 1-on-1, but that was not to be.
And I wonder if will they be forced on eco here, Titan?
No.
They got the plan.
No.
Oh yeah, oh.
No.
I just forget everything after all the chaos there with Silence.
Yeah, they have a lot of cash in the bank, but not for long actually if things keep going this way. Simple's on the AWP, and again, I would imagine that he's just going to go for the pick somewhere. So let's see what Simple's doing. Again, one of the most individually skilled players in the world at the moment, maybe the highest potential individually with the AWP at least. And Kenny Yes is going to take him down. Now that spells bad things in the future for Flipside now. Then losing their dedicated AWPer so soon, but perhaps they can get some good efficient fragging in, but it's really hard on this map when you lose a player early as the CTs.
You almost have to take a risk. Considering they can be forced on eco, they should actually just stack four people, and just if they go B, just save.
Yeah, that's a really nice idea actually. They're not going to go for it though. They're going to just rely on these players to come out huge individually. But Kenny S is going to wreck spaze on the pit position, and Existence will get the next kill. So now they go for the save. I agree with you completely. Like if we lose, we are on eco, and you're in that spot. Yeah, you should probably just put 4 players to a bomb site. That's actually a really cool call. Because also it means that you're showing respect to your opponent's ability to win a 4 versus 2 with all the nades, which should happen on a map like this. I mean, the other thing I would have liked to have seen if they were going to commit to that is maybe like playing 2 in pit or something, because that can actually work sometimes. It's like quite strong. You can team play at least. Instead, they were both. The problem is then you don't have any vision on Arch, so that's like the counter to that play. So
Yeah, in Flipside's defense, they're playing with two stands.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Super hypercritical, even though they have 2 stand-ins.
And it's gonna be a bye once again for Flipside, but this is gonna be the last one. So if Titan wins this, it could be lights out for Flipside. Looks like the bomb is 4 people going up T-slope. This might actually be a fast banana take.
Yeah, and Flipside are kind of, they don't really have much going on towards banana at the moment. They're playing it defensively. What do they have going on for themselves right here? It's going to be a pretty standard crossfire setup. Fixes on the first oranges. He would try to pop flash in. Markelov goes down straight away. What can Fix deliver there with the pop flash? It's not going to... Actually, the second one was quite good, but he is going to go down for no frags. And, I mean, Maniac and RPK down quite low, but so just saying, well, it's time to save, guys. It is time to save.
That's awesome from Existence. If you notice that the opponents are playing defensive B, and they're being greedy with the smokes, how do you punish that? You just walk up close towards banana, throw 1 flash over the roof, and just swarm them. Because they have no smoke, they cannot stop you, you will get out of the choke point, you will get the site. Perfect call there from Existence.
Yeah, I like that line of thinking. It's very similar to the, like, I like the simple questions you can ask yourself sometimes, like the one that we bring up often, where you have an advantage, how can you lose from this position? Like, I like that, you know, they're playing this setup, how can I punish this?
Exactly, like that's what you want to think about. They're being greedy with this, we have to punish it.
Yeah, it's really cool as well, because if you look at other esports games, you see that these concepts are mirrored in all of them. They're in all of them, and I could bring up examples from all of them as well.
I mean, in real life sports as well.
Yeah, no. But yeah, it's amazing how it applies to everything, which is why learning multiple games can really help you. But anyway, we got Flipside now on a very terrible buy. This is a match-winning position for Titan if they if they close this one down. And there's 3 players here towards Flipside, so they're going for the early round gamble to get some fragging going. And who better to do it other than Simple, with quick 2 kills to kick off the affair. And it's going to be now Titan thinking, oh, this is not so good, let's try to get this going on A. They realize that there's a bunch of players towards B. They're going to go for the punish on this A push. RPK delivering some good entries. Another rotation comes in from Flipside. Now let's see what they can pick up from this. Fix and Simple both on the AWP for the retake. So this is going to be a little bit awkward, but apparently not. Simple picks up the 3rd kill. And this is what this guy can do. Sometimes he's just going to go massive, and you never know when it's going to happen. He's like a force of nature. Simple picks up the 4th kill. There's 1 player left in Existence who's on the bomb site with the C4 being planted right now. And Simple's just going to go in over the top, try to hit the shot, but it won't happen. He's made it easy for his teammates, though. 2-on-1. They should be able to pull this one off as they look for the final frag. And they will get it. Flipside will stay in the match thanks to Simple's prowess with the AWP, which should probably be picked up by one of these players. They're going to pick up both of them and go for the defuse. So Simple, he deserves a high 5. He'll save Flipside for now.
Yeah, all thanks to Simple winning that round. And that's a nice punish. If they noticed that Titan just walked up banana without any flashes or smoke, so they could just... Okay, just put a guy out car and just challenge them. We put up Simple with an AWP.
It's like, they suck. How can we punish this? Send out Simple.
They're waiting behind. Do your thing, Simple.
We're losing. How do we punish their winning strategies and they're being better than us? Send out the Simple.
I wonder if the other 2 seeders stays on B side and just look up on the right corner of the screen, just waiting for the kills to come in from Simple.
Yeah.
1 is like, yes, and 2, yeah.
Well, we have spaze. Simple like rocking the apartments play here, but RPK is going to be fast in the balcony. We get the trade coming in from Apex as well. And well, Simple's going to kick it off again. He takes down RPK from the apartments. He backs off into a good position. Gets, I think, the tag that they finished with a pistol as well. As Simple looks for more kills. Oh, he gets the next kill. This guy is just too damn good. And there's another one lined up for him, but he pulls out the knife at the wrong moment, the wrong timing. But he's done enough again. There's a 3 versus 1 situation that he's created for Flipside. And Flipside may be able to actually win this game just because Simple is hitting everything. And, well, they will be able to hopefully save his AWP.
And once again, the decision making. We're up in a 4v2. What am I going to do? I'm going to rush short with an AWP.
With a knife out and the AWP on my back. Let's go. But he got that frag on the guy in Boiler was actually insanely awesome.
Indeed, and Titan will be able to buy, and I actually wouldn't be surprised if we're going to overtime in this game.
Okay, so here we go. We got Simple again. He's on the AWP, and this is when things are really dangerous. Titan, they are looking potentially to. They should be getting an execute going with what they have in their stocks at the moment. They've got a bunch of grenades. The AKs are Tech 9s. This is Execute Central. Now here they go. They're going into the A site very fast. spaze is close. He needs to get multiple kills here. He needs to make this easier for his team. He's going to toss out the Incendiary, which will delay them. It's a very nice play, actually, but they're actually holding off at the moment. After smoking, they're just actually going to wait for the reaction from Flipside before they make a move.
Very passive player from Titan. They have the bomb in mid, though, so it looks like they're going to go for that A site. And 2 players here on B for Flipside. This might actually work for Titan if they will push in the next 10 seconds.
Yeah, Simple is on the angle there by Quad. He spots the hand. He's going to jump over the smoke, see what he can get from this position. Maybe up onto Graveyard as well. As we have Maniac working towards Arch. Nice shot there by Maniac. His distance goes in though. 2 on 2. Markelov and Fix here for Flipside. Again, looking to try to keep them in this one. But it is going to be a 2 versus 2 after plant situation. The bomb will be planted, and the smokes are going to be down as well. That's going to make the life of Flipside quite difficult, quite awkward. But here they go, both from library side. This is so tense right now. The bomb ticking away. They need to go forwards. Right now, they don't have a lot of time left. They do have kits though. Existence pops out from pit. He goes for the spray down onto Fix, and Titan will take the round. And how much money do Flipside actually have in the bank? Oh, they are broke.
And Blade should actually drop that FAMAS to Simple. Please don't buy a Deagle, Simple, please. Oh, it's a 5-7, yeah.
Okay. Alright, so I would be okay with him buying a Deagle, seeing the shots that he can make with it.
It's just that they have one weapon, and I guess Simple should have it.
Yeah, in theory, I guess he should have it. But oh, Fix is in a good position here. Oh, come on. Wow, how do they not check that position? How do they not check the sandbags? Fix will take down 2 players, and Titan could be in trouble right now, as it's actually Markelov on the bomb site at the moment. He's got... Oh, this is looking really interesting right now. Markelov is still in position by second oranges. He's not been spotted. RPK and Kenius need to save the day at the moment. 2 versus 3 is Flipside go in for the rotate. They still haven't got the ability to clear out the bomb site. Markelov's sitting there. He gets the kill on the Kenius, and I cannot believe it. But I think we're going to overtime right now. RPK on 22 HP. He goes down, and we're going to overtime. My God. How does no one check sandbags?
I think Maniac peeked and he thought he cleared the entire way. But he didn't.
But
he didn't check sandbags.
But who doesn't check sandbags? Bjorn, I'm very
Yeah, maybe they thought,
right
how do we lose from this position if we don't check sandbags?
Yeah, if you don't check the close ranges, all the corners, that's a good way to lose that situation. If they get behind you, I don't know, man. That's
overtime. Dan, here we go.
Yeah, they must be.
Boom.
They need to be composed. They can't be thinking about that one. That was a very, very nasty way to go to overtime. Titan looking to get back into it though, but will the shenanigans continue for Simple with his AWP? He's been a key reason why Flipside could even think about playing in overtime, let alone actually making it all the way to being in an overtime. And at the moment, he's actually playing the apartments. We'll see Titan make their way up into this position. Good flash up, but it's not going to work. spaze! He's going to deliver 2 kills for his team that he's subbing for at the moment. And Simple is going to put one in the chest of Kenny S. As Apex now is looking for some frags here. He needs to get the double going, but he can't get the double. Instead, it's going to be Maniac, who is going to be suffering from the B side of things.
And how many kills does Simple have?
I'm
actually surprised. He's only 22 kills.
The funny thing is that when the sub happened, I think, was it around like the 22nd round or something? He had like 12 kills or something. So he got, of course, like a lot of kills in the last few rounds. But here we go.
I really like to see Apex and Kenneth playing well, because they have struggled the last few weeks.
Maybe even longer than that, actually, as well.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Okay, so we've got Titan looking for the results, and Kenius will best Simple in the contest, the noble contest of AWP versus AWP. And we'll have Flipside now looking to see what they can get done with player down. It always feels like it's jousting sometimes like this. I'll go into that later because it's super weird. So 16 to 15, Flipside down a man. Titan looking to just abuse the number advantage. They did this previously. This is a spot where you wanted to... this would still be good for Flipside to just go for a gamble right now. They are pushing Banana, but it's going to be a little bit too slow. They won't be able to help these two players who are on the A-bomb site at the moment for Flipside. spaze will get one, but Blade goes down straight away. And KennyS will hit that shot. Good stuff from him as Fix and Markelov come into play.
And once again, they really should do the double pit play instead of 2 on site. It's much stronger. And if you're going to split up 2-2 in a 4v5, then you should do the 2 big pit, 2 on B. Because playing 2 on site is so hard to win the trades. You're just going to trade 1 for 1 back and forth.
Absolutely. But you know, the double apartments play is where it's at.
The quadruple apartments play.
The quadruple apartments play. Oh yeah. Hey, to be honest, I wonder if it can always be a situation similar. Like if you put yourself in that position, I guess you can't really put yourself in that position easily. Because I was thinking, you know, in like for example, Dust 2 on B, you have an opportunity. If you know that there's a split coming onto the site that you can take Dark, for example, so that you can go for the retake with your teammates coming the other. I mean, I guess you can't really do that. It's too difficult for CTs in this map. But anyway, 16-16, we get it tied up at the moment. As we have KennyS on the AWP as well as Simple. We're having some interesting all battles between them so far. 3 players on the defense of B for Flipside. So Apex might be in for a nasty surprise if he tries to actually just walk in a little bit further.
And Simple actually falling back. They were going for the 3-man banana push, and Simple going down there to Apex.
But this might encourage some action here from Titan. The bomb is towards A, so they can really sell the fake now. This is a really good opportunity to sell a fake. And, well, it's going to be Fix or take down Apex. Nicely done by Fix. And they won't see the bomb just yet, and they will flash them back as well. So, Flipside actually not overreacting too much, which is very nice. Considering they lost 2 players on B. And they've sent their Blade back to A. So, Flipside handling this well, reading the map very well. But it's not going to count for much if they cannot hold down the frags. spaze over by pit position is likely to go down very soon. He's getting wrapped by 4 players. And Maniac will be the one to take him down. So how do you feel about this so far? Do you think that just because Titan, you know, they have their full lineup, they should be able to edge this over Flipside in this overtime?
Yeah, they really should. We haven't seen a single round from Flipside yet with this lineup. So I have a hard time seeing Flipside getting 3 rounds as T. I mean, if they get the rest, they might be able to force it to a second overtime, I guess.
Alright, well, we are going to have Titan now with a very, very standard opening, to be honest. 2 banana, 2 towards second mids. Looking for the map control. And Apex will even find a frag on Markelov. He was looking to push. So, what can they get done here? I really hope Flipside are able to find WorldEdit.
I really like that Titan never overcommits after they get the kill in Banana. You can actually see some of the top teams just push into the B site as soon as they get that opening frag. But it's so risky due to the reason we saw last round. There could actually be 3 players there if they were going for the aggressive Banana play. So it's always more safe after you get the first kill to just fall back and play it a 4v5.
We're going to have Maniac looking for the pick there. And again, you can kind of try to trick teams with Maniac because yeah, it does have some behaviors that feel telegraphed, but you can use it to your own advantage. As we were talking about earlier, so often is the luck. Blade runs through the smoke and just drops existence where he stands. Titan now making the move onto the B-bomb site. As, oh my goodness, RPK, entry frag deluxe. We'll take the B-bomb site for Titan. And let's like go for that push. Simple's going to go straight in through the smoky with his rifle. He'll pick up 1 kill before KennyS will trade onto him. KennyS looking pretty sharp. What else can he find here? Well, what else does he need to find? His teammates are delivering, but that's a nice shot and a half there from KennyS. Finishing off Blade. And it's going to be 18-16. So Flipside only claiming 1 round so far in this first half of overtime.
And
So
I just can't see Flipside winning 4 rounds as T.
yeah, that's the issue, isn't it? How do you coordinate? You have to just get crazy rounds going. What rounds do you even call as Blade? Like that must be such a hard position for Blade. How do you call with 2 stand-ins?
Yeah, he just have to improvise. Maybe just go for the default. Say, oh, you're the guy who's gonna poke banana.
Okay, well we're gonna have the quick B banana control take here coming in, and we get trades all over the place. Maniac will burn away Fix, but first I don't want to give this up too easily. They still have, I think it's Simple who's in the sandbags. I think it was Simple. Yeah, it's actually Simple in the sandbag position with an AWP. He's actually going to be safe for now. So 4 versus 4, and Flipside looking like they're repositioning 3 players towards A, so they should be able to have somewhat of a defense here. But it's been quite difficult as well. And if Kenny S is going to be on point with his entries, that is going to be dangerous. But he's actually going to go back here. He's going to pick up the bomb as well. And we are going to see what could be a B play with the bomb here from Titan. They've moved a player. They're trying to get a player into CT, into Arch here to cut off rotation. Didn't work though. Distance will go down. Now, Simple looking to hold here. The AWP of Simple is in a very nice place, and it is going to save the round for Flipside.
Yeah, and they can win rounds where Simple just gets a lot of kills with the AWP. However, I can't see them doing that as T on this map.
But WorldEdit is going to join us again. He's entering the fray.
So we will not see that lineup playing the T side. No.
You wanted to see the lineup with Fix and Space?
No, not really.
It seemed pretty decent. Fix it seems very, very good actually.
Yeah, Fix is, as I said, he is. I think he has a lot of issues with the communication, and that's why they didn't pick him up in Hellraisers. But his aim is just on point. So
nice.
yeah, Flipside needs to win 4 rounds on the T side if they want to win this overtime, while Titan only needs to win 3 rounds as CT. And on overtimes, the CT side is usually favored since you have a lot of nades and since you have 16k.
Yeah. Okay, well, let's see. Double AWP. Double AWP from Flipside. WorldEdit and Simple both rocking the AWP. Far everywhere though. WorldEdit getting burned down to 42 HP. That's not a good way to start things off. Simple's going to get dropped immediately as well by Apex. And WorldEdit will get finished off by the bottom of Banana by RPK as well. So this is not a good start, to say the least, for Flipside.
Do you know what I want the next round?
Triple AWP.
Triple AWP. Let's do it. Markelov.
Oh yeah, yeah.
For those who don't know, Markelov used to be maybe the best AWPer in 1.6 ever. I actually think it was the best AWPer in 1.6.
Well, he's going to be rifling onto Apex here, and he's going to get the headshot as well. In a prolonged battle that has sapped him of strength and vigor. He's on 56 HP as well as Blade being on 12. So they're in a weakened state currently. Markelov is going to be going for that AWP pick, but he won't get it against Kenny S. And here we go. Blade is going to do it. He's got 12 HP. No, he's dead. So it's 19 to 17, and we'll have Titan looking pretty good. Flipside, will they pull out the double AWP again? I mean, Simple is on the AWP. Why do they? Look at it. He's thinking about it. He's thinking about it.
Come on, double AWP.
Yeah, you're right.
It would have made no sense whatsoever.
Yeah, it would be very silly.
And yeah, 1917 looks like they're just gonna play their default. Bomb is down in T slope. It's gonna be a long round.
Yeah, Titan going for the banana control play. It's uncertain whether they're going to push behind all the nades to really take the control. In fact, they're actually going to have to smoke mids, the middle of banana, and that's going to allow the Flipside to actually make their way up. So, yeah, could be in for a bit of a slow one. You have a Flipside with limited map control at the moment. They're working on apartments, but it's the 1 minute mark, and they don't have middle yet. And I think you're in good pace for map control as a tease if you have banana and apartments and mid by like 50 seconds or so.
Yeah, that's okay.
So it gives you time to do everything.
And you force out the smokes as well.
Yeah, so that can be good. Oh, we get a retake from Titan looking for that information, but they're going to find the frags, which is even better RpK is a beast, but spaze comes in with an opening of his own up towards the middle area. So Apex, oh, it's unfortunate there. Spaze will go down to Apex, and Markelov can't get it done there.
And RpK's aim recently has just been extremely good. I'm very impressed. I was never into the Source scene. I didn't watch CSGO in the beginning when he played for Very Games. So he's a new player for me, and he's awesome.
Nice. Nice.
Nice.
Double up again. Back onto the double up. Let's go. Flip sides. Rocking the double up. So what can they do with it? There's I mean Titan are just sticking to the basics as you mentioned. So if Flipside have studied them, you know, Blaze might be able to make some calls with how the Oppers can actually use the Ops, how they can attack certain positions. But it's very difficult, I think, to coordinate everybody, and they're actually going to go for an apartments play. Markelov will find the pick onto Maniac. And Titan, of course, are a match point, by the way, guys. If they take this round, that is it. And Mapex will drop the bomber. Spaze will go down. Kenny, yes, in from the side, will pick up the kill onto Simple, and now things get better and better for Titan. That bomb is still down. Oh my god, Kenny, yes! Please calm yourself. Takes down Apex there. And Blade, he's going to kill everyone on the server before the day is done. Markelov comes in with a kill onto RpK, but Kenny S is wrecking everyone. He's finally going to go down to WorldEdit. Existence is lurking though. He's on the bomb site, and WorldEdit does not know where he stands. He maybe heard the drop there actually, and Existence should be able to pull this one off because WorldEdit really doesn't have an idea. And this is going to be a close range engagement. Going to pick up the Tech 9. He's going to thunderfoot his way around. And Existence will pick up the kill. So 21-17, Titan will take the map. And it's a hard-fought map. And to be honest, Flipside did much better than I expected, considering you know, I think it was 12-9 and they had subs, 2 subs.
Yeah, and they were up 9-2 ST on Inferno. So, as always, their CT side, they just crumble. I don't know.
Yeah, you got to give them the benefit of the doubt playing with standards and
stuff.
That's
true. And they didn't have Bondic, which is their, what did you call it? Their
Crims.
No, yeah, you had a name. The guy, CT defender guy.
The CT defender guy, yeah, of course. The CT defender guy. So the CT defender specialist guy. So we have, of course, one more match here today. It's gonna be Flipside again, but they'll be playing against NIP. Hopefully they can roll out Bondic. That'd be nice because NIP are playing so well right now that you would. And Bondic is like so critical for their cobble game. He is incredibly important for their cobble game. He's like irreplaceable.
Yeah, he's probably one of the best players in the world at going drop zone ST.
Yeah, exactly. And the CT as well.
Yeah, he's
holding a CT.
Yeah, and that position is extremely crucial to control as both teams.
So I hope he finds his way back. But we will find out, guys. We'll take a break and we will see you on the other side.